This button nose specifically would have been very useful to me as a child.
I grew up super Christian.
I lived in the middle of nowhere.
On a farm raising cattle.
Smaller city in Texas.
We had to go to church every single Sunday, Monday, and Wednesday.
Where I'm at, if you didn't go to church, there was something wrong with you.
We couldn't listen to any rap music, couldn't watch music videos, we couldn't do anything that people my age wanted to do.
We were required to have sex ed, but it didn't have to be medically accurate, and it was abstinence only. We kind of briefly learned what periods were.
But when it came to like how to do things and what things were meant for what places, that didn't really exist.
My understanding of it was that sex was for married people to make babies. After I had seen Star Wars Episode 6,
I was reading a Harry Styles fan fiction.
And I realized that when I saw Leia in her slave costume, I was having special feelings.
I was up in my room and a Lil Kim video was on. She was twerking. Oh my God, when I was younger.
It ended up with me going into my room and having some fun with some stuffed animals.
That was the first time I felt like hot and bothered really, and I had like weird feelings down there, and I didn't know how to deal with it or what to do.
So I'm going at it, and as soon as I get finished, my mom busts in my room. I'm like, oh my, I didn't know what to do. And then she noticed that the covers were all the way up to my, like all she could see was my face. She whips the covers off of me. It looked like I had a baseball bat in my pants. Like I'm still there, you know? Next thing I know, we're in the car on the way to the preacher's house.
So I would go to the winter bucket where we kept all of our scarves, and I would tie them around myself to sort of look like Slave Leia.
We go over there. The pastor, we're holding hands, me, him, and my mom. They make me bow my head. The pastor's like, God, I just want you to break this demon that Kendall has in him. We don't know where it came from. We know that he wasn't raised like this, and his family's disappointed in him, and I am too, but we know that you have the power. I'm just sitting there like, oh my God, I cannot believe this is happening.
Pretty much everything I learned about sex was via the internet.
I started reading magazines. I remember just being obsessed with Cosmo because of the fact that it gave me more information than I was getting. But, you know, I don't need 50 million tips on how to tickle his pickle or whatever.
I think it's very important to have sex ed in schools.
When I was in high school, I think we had 3 teen pregnancies.
I had a lot of friends that got talked into things or were drunk when it happened and didn't realize until many years later that they hadn't consented, like it wasn't sex.
I absolutely think that people can be sexual and also be religious.
There's so many contradictions in the Bible, and as an adult, I can't ignore those contradictions, you know? But at the same time, I know that there is a God. I'm still Christian.
If you do believe in that higher power, you're created to be the person who you were meant to be, no matter what that entails. You are who you are, and you are entitled to that self-love, and God is gonna love you no matter what.
And then she's on top of the, oh my goodness. This scene right here made me want to lose my virginity. This scene right here. Too hot for TV. Oh my God. That's how you knew you wasn't supposed to be watching it.